Welcome to She Plants a Vineyard podcast. I'm your host, Santana Withrow, and this podcast is presented by the Affinity Films. So, a couple of announcements. Just a reminder, we have our open house on Sunday, April 6th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 318 Market Street in Spencer, West Virginia. And then on Monday, we have our ribbon cutting ceremony. So that will be at 2 p.m. on Monday. Jasmine from the Chamber of Commerce will be here to do the ribbon cutting for the Affinity Film. So that's pretty excited about that. That's super fun. And, so there's a third announcement is that I am in second place in our bracket. And I was in first and then I lost. I think I picked TCU to beat, I think they played Texas. Did they play Texas? Yeah, TCU played Texas and they lost. So unfortunately, I got kicked down to second place on the bracket. So I don't know. Some random person is in first. If you are the random person that's in first, comment below so I can get your name and say congratulations, because I think you're probably going to win the whole thing, because we have the same Final Four, me and the person that's in first, and so we're going to get the same amount of points by the end of the bracket. So I think it's a he. That person will probably win the whole thing. So congratulations to that person. And I think that's it for announcements. Oh, do you see the new setup? I got a bookshelf here. I got some V-Freds. Check out my V-Freds. These are collectible cards. It's like a trading card thing, and then I have my Crystal Dangerfield. These are Disney 100. If you're watching on Spotify, you can't see them, but McDonald's had a Happy Meal Disney 100, and I collected a bunch of those, so that's super fun. My books. I got my drone up here. You can't really see that as well. And then I have got my Empathy wine right here with the fireplace. You can't see the fire going. And a couple bucks for my Rubik's Cube. So I kind of fixed this setup a little bit just to kind of showcase more of my interests and what I'm about and my hobby. So that's kind of fun. And there's something, so the topic for the podcast this week is community building. And the reason why I want to bring this up is because I was driving on my way to Spencer to get to the office, and I got a text from my friend Lindsay, and today I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do. I had to fill out some paperwork at the mayor's office, and that needed to be done ASAP. And I had 3 or 4 ads that I needed to film. And so I kind of had a very booked day. But my friend Lindsay texted me on my way to Spencer, and she was like, "Hey, I'm in Spencer. Do you want to grab coffee?" And I was like, you know what? Yeah. And I think what I want to why I'm bringing that up is because the podcast, I'm making this podcast to build community, to build relationships, but this isn't what builds relationships, right? It's the one-on-one conversations. I went to the mayor's office today, and I got to speak to the mayor for 20 or 30 minutes. And even though I had a ton of stuff I needed to do today, I needed to film the ad, I needed to get that out, I needed to film this podcast, but those one-on-one relationships or those one-on-one meetings are what builds community. It's not doing this podcast. It's not creating the ad. It's not going to community events. Yes, of course, going to community events is great. But when you have those one-on-one conversations and you take the time out of your day to talk to people, or you take a couple hours out of your day to meet with a friend who wants to grab coffee, that is what is going to build meaningful relationships. And sometimes as a business, we can get so caught up in the operations of the business, right? What we need to do for the business. Oh, I need to make this ad, or I have these other meetings, blah, blah, blah. And of course you need to make sure your employees are taken care of and all of that. But sometimes it's really good to just take time out of your day. And if one of your friends wants to meet up for coffee, or the mayor wants to talk to you, you take your time out of your day and you're respectful and you go, hey, yeah, of course, let's go grab coffee. And that is building community. sometimes as a business, you have to like just slow down for a second and say, this one-on-one conversation it's more important for building community than making sure the podcast is perfect today. And I want this, like, I really am trying to make sure the quality and the production of this podcast is like on point with what I want. And you know what happened? Lindsay came in here after we had coffee, and she helped me put all this setup because I wanted to change the setup a little bit. And she came in here and she helped me move some stuff around, and she said, yeah, this looks good, or that doesn't look good, and so, she provided me value just by being here. And so I think that when we talk about building community, we want to make sure that it's not just a phrase, oh, I'm trying to build community. You're building community with a podcast? No, you're building community with the one-on-one conversations that you have every single day with different business owners, with your friends, with the people that mean the most to you. Those conversations is what is actually impacting your local community. And I'm so grateful that I am able to have those conversations with people and to take time out of my day to do that. And I have the flexibility to do that. I understand that some business owners absolutely don't have that time. They have employees to worry about. They have production to worry about. They have like real business problems that they have to like take out fires and everything. But if you do have the time to do things like that and just meet people for coffee or, talk to your local community leaders for 30, 40 minutes, like, I think that's just so important to my goals and what I want to achieve with my business. Like, being a part of the community and building that it means a lot to me to be able to do that. And so, if you're a small business and you're trying to be more involved in the community, take the time out of your day to say hello to a stranger, or to buy somebody a coffee, or if your friend, if you have a jam-packed day and your friend says, hey, you want to meet for coffee, you say yes. Like, just taking time out of your day to be there for your neighbor and to make sure that the community knows that you have their back. And the community doesn't know that you have their back because you posted an ad on Facebook or because you posted a podcast talking about community. We need to do less to talk about community and more actually being a part of the community. And I'm guilty of that as well. But I'm trying, I'm really trying to push things forward. And it was great to talk to the mayor. We had a great conversation. He talked about his vision for Roane County and his vision for Spencer. And I'm thankful I got to have that conversation. I'm grateful that I went over there and got to talk to him and shake his hand and have those conversations with him, because I think that's really important as a business, to make sure that you are involved not only in your community, but that you're communicating with the local leaders of your community. So that's really all I had for today. I do have another announcement, which I don't know if I brought up in the beginning, but if I didn't, I'm going to cut this to the beginning. But I am no longer going to be traveling to New England for work. I am officially going to be focused solely on local businesses, small to mid-sized businesses in West Virginia. And we just launched our social media accelerator program, which is designed specifically for small to mid-sized businesses. So if you're interested and you need help with your marketing or you need help with your social media, definitely take advantage of that. There's only 6 spots open. It's very competitively priced. Like, you're probably not going to find another social media marketing company that is giving you that much value for that cost. So definitely join if you're a small business and you're looking to level up your social media. And the second thing I want to bring up, I'm going to be focused on local businesses, but I also got my first client in West Virginia, so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be shooting photography for West Virginia Sports Nation, and they do media specifically for West Virginia Mountaineer sports. So my first game is on on Saturday, and it's the first Mountaineers spring football game. So that's pretty exciting. I think I'm moving more towards what I'm passionate about and what I enjoy doing, and so that will be great. Very, 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 very excited for that. Very excited for the future with that, and I think it's a great partnership that I'm starting with them. And I think locally, like the fact that I'll be able to like post pictures of West Virginia Mountaineers football and share that on my Facebook and share that on my website, I think that will just kind of showcase like what the Affinity Films is trying to do, and everyone loves West Virginia Mountaineers, so that's just amazing for business to have that partnership with them. And I think that's pretty much it. Like I don't have much else this week. I mean, it's been a busy week. I'm trying to, run a bunch of ads. That's what I've been focused on is just running Facebook ads and getting my name out there to the local community as much as I can. And like I said, if you're interested in leveling up your social media, definitely check out our social media accelerator program. You can call me directly at 603-481-2864 to get started with that, and I'll get you signed up. And like I said, there's only 6 spots available, and I really believe they're gonna go fast because the value I'm giving is just absolutely insane. But yeah, that's all I have. Just remember, I just want to end with this. Community building is more than being in joining your community events. It's helping out. It's meeting with a friend. It's having those one-on-one conversations. Those types of interactions are going to elevate your business in a bigger way than maybe running an ad on Facebook. Sure, the ROI, you can see it directly. You can see how many impressions you're getting. You can see how much reach you're getting directly. But sometimes a one-on-one conversation or a one-on-one meeting with a friend can lead to something bigger than running an ad on Facebook. So I'm really, like I said, I'm just appreciative that I have those opportunities to do that. And yeah, so just keep that in mind. Build your community through personal relationships. Maybe that'll be the title of this podcast today. Build community through personal relationships. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you again for listening to me ramble. I appreciate you guys. Oh, last thing I wanted to say is if you have any questions for me, leave it in the comments below. You can ask me about business. You can ask me about my failures. You can ask me about my successes. You can ask me about what's next. You can ask me what my favorite color is. I don't care. Leave your questions in the comments below. I'd love to answer them, and I'd love to provide value in any way that I possibly can to you, the viewer. So thank you for watching, and have a fantastic weekend. Goodbye. All right. If that's not good, oh well.